Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Deponia Doomsday. Before I begin, I'd just like to make a small announcement that I now have a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. I'll leave the link below, so check it out. Mostly it's aimed toward giving news about the new project I will be starting, which I made a video about, so check that out as well. But also, it'll give me a way to talk to you guys, the viewers, about what you like about my Let's Plays, about which ones you like best, which ones I should do next, and other things you wish to communicate to me. So, without further ado, we are now in this weird place. I forgot what it is called, like the Nexus or something. And here's the goal that we met kind of in the first 3 Deponia games. Then she went rebel and took the time machine, now she's old. And our current goal is here.
The portals have closed.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I already thought of something.
No, you are not going to get a jetpack.
Aw, man.
Guess she knows Rufus a little bit too well.
She's totally confused. I probably would be too. The portals have closed. I have to try to open them again. Are you coming along?
Can't it wait? I'm having a conversation right now.
Of course. You can just sit here all day long talking to yourself.
You do that all the time, too.
Actually, he's the one who talks all the time. I just listen.
Alright. So, what can we look at around here? There's a brush.
Rose hair may have lost its color, but it still smells like marshmallow candies.
Aww. That's kind of sweet, actually. Alright. So we have a brush now. What can we look at over here?
What's that doing here?
I was going to use that for my last beat of the drum sculpture. I've been waiting for weeks for the battery to run out, but it just keeps going and going and going.
Maybe we can drain the battery somehow.
Huh. That's funny and depressing at the same time.
Ah, okay.
You've become a sculptor?
I had a lot of time on my hands.
That excuses some things, but not everything. What is this supposed to represent?
That is the unfinished point.
Oh, it's supposed to look unfinished. And here I thought it just wasn't finished.
Oh, I'd better have another go at that then.
Okay. Can we touch it?
Can I take that?
No, it's not finished yet.
I could finish it.
And just how are you going to finish it?
I can finish anything.
You're going to finish me off one of these days. Are you finished yet? Yes.
No,
Oh, we'll just take it then.
I will.
On your marks, go.
And finished.
Okay, what just happened here?
I don't know. I love how she went all cross-eyed. Alright, so that's all we can really do in here, and we have a lot more to explore out there. So I don't think Machronicle has anything new to say for now. But we have a lot more places we can go around here. So let's go over here. Jeez, there's so much to this place.
I created them from a rib, and now I need the rib back. I created them from
Oh,
it
okay,
now.
just the same thing.
I think he takes the whole thing a bit too seriously. He could use a change of perspective. Hey there!
Do not distract me. I've got to stay alert. Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
You have a Fulock problem here?
What does it look like to you, huh?
Hysterical overreaction? Don't you think you're taking this thing a little too seriously? After all, the portals are closed, and no sign of any Fulocks.
Just because you can't see any Fulocks doesn't mean they can't see you.
Okay, are there Fulocks? I mean, there's evidence of it here.
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
Well, I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Don't think, soldier. It's war out here. And in war, there were only losers.
Okay, so what else can we interact with?
What are those trash cans for?
That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad, and so the wombats can't get at them. Most critters are getting worse by the day, almost as bad as the Fulocks. I catch them meddling with the bins all the time. That's why I always keep my eyes on both sides. My wife says I've started to squint. It's a good job it's so quiet on the Fulock front. We're not equipped for a war on two fronts.
Perhaps if we could get him distracted by these bins, we could then go across.
What are those trash cans for?
Hey, keep your hands off. That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad. And so the wombats almost I catch. That's why my wife we're not.
It just says the same thing, so what can we do with that?
Hey, keep your hands off. You'll contaminate our seeds.
Oh, obviously not that. Okay. So not much we can do there, apparently. I may be wrong, but we'll see. Okay. What have we walked into? Ooh, peanuts.
Peanuts. Tasty.
Yoink.
What? You've eaten Mikey?
What? But, oh no, I thought you were Peanuts.
Don't worry. Mikey was an ass anyway.
And we are peanuts.
Sapient peanuts from another time. Delicious and clever.
What do you know? Can I maybe take you along anyway? The way things are going here, I'll probably have to make you into peanut butter.
No. To be honest with you, we wouldn't like that.
Let him speak. Maybe he's got a good reason.
A good reason to turn us into peanut butter? Oh yeah, true. He hasn't given us one yet. Yeah, why does he want to do that?
Once again, I ask, what have we walked into? Jeez.
On principle?
Ha! On principle, he says. That's pathetic. Ugh.
Wrong answer, matey.
Well then maybe. As travel provisions.
Now you're really getting my goat. First Mikey, and now this.
You greedy gannet.
What I meant was... for love.
Wow, now that's what I call a proper answer. Oh, we'd be happy to sacrifice ourselves for love.
Yippee! Me first.
But one more question. How exactly does it help love if we're made into peanut butter? Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know that too.
Let him speak.
Okay.
I want to win back Goal's affection.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't know.
I'm not convinced either. But this is Goal we're talking about. Yeah, but who's Goal? I mean, do we even know her?
I certainly don't know her.
Oh, true. So how do we know if you're a good match?
Goal is also more of a long-term goal.
Huh? Well, how do you mean?
Oh, it's so cryptic.
Love needs no further explanation.
No explanation, no deal. No, sir.
Find someone else to make into peanut butter.
Okay, I'll tell you. You're right, just forget I said anything.
No probs, matey. No offense.
Come back again once you've thought of a valid reason, you pillock.
I guess we have to think of a valid reason to turn them into peanut butter, and that is somehow going to involve Goal. And I don't even know why we're going to need peanut butter, but I'm guessing we will. There's someone in the toilet.
I see all the prerequisites for an entrancing love story. I just think the female lead should be recast.
We're out of Fulock soup. We've got toast and milk. And I'm also available on the cheap. My name's Rita. Are you single?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Don't waste my time. I'm almost 40 and I'm a waitress in the city with no future. Do you really think I'm interested in listening to you moaning on?
Well, you asked. I just wanted to...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear that? That's my biological clock. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
That's a little something I like to call desperation.
Busy here. Anything free today?
Yeah, a tip for your girlfriend. As long as she hasn't got a ring on her finger, she shouldn't let her man walk around the city on his own.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulock soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
What was the offer again?
Put a ring on my finger and I'll ignore that whole thing about your face.
No, I meant the food.
Oh my
Why didn't you
gosh.
say so? We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
Okay, toast and milk. Maybe we can put peanut butter on that for some reason.
One order of toast and milk, please.
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend must be blind.
That is mean.
The portals are closed.
Ah!
Thought so. Classic case of last-minute panic. Do you have a time machine?
Do you think I'd look like this if I had one? Time machines have become quite rare. Maverick has an instant change, but he'd rather run over his grandfather than take someone else on board. And then there's Vince, but he can only offer deterministic time travel. Firstly, that's boring, and secondly, Vince smells of prunes. Otherwise, I only know of the old time pod in Rocco's garage. No idea if that still works. So, if you need passage, just forget it. We're all stranded here. The best thing you can do is get married as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating platform.
And this is
He
Vince.
shouldn't be time traveling anymore at his age.
Nonsense, my boy. True, the cataracts hinder three-dimensional sight, but we travel in 4 dimensions.
Do you own one of the time machines out there?
But of course, my young friend, I call it the retardis.
Why is everyone laughing?
Because they have no
Oh.
idea. The retardis is a jewel in the crown of time travel technology.
He said jewel.
Mr. Vincent is neglecting to tell you that his antediluvian vehicle cannot undertake genuine time travel, only deterministic time travel.
You can't change the past with it. You're stuck there until you've recreated the condition of the timeline at the point of departure.
Huh?
Don't listen to them. A trip in the retardis is always worth it. If you like, I can take you on a little spin. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it. Just ask the lads at the Portal Building Authorities.
Okay, deterministic time travel sounds pointless. Unless you want to observe the past. That's actually deterministic time travel would be the best kind, because you can't possibly change the past. It has to stay the same in order for it to work. And here's
That time traveler apparently comes from a completely different ethnic background. This is where my respect for foreign cultures and my diplomatic tact come into play.
Ooga, ooga.
Good day, sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I introduce myself? My name is Ang.
Hello. You understand what I say?
But of course, communication is one of the most important attributes for the profession in which I work. I'm a trader, and it would be a true conviviality to engage in business with you. I vend in medicinal herbs for a healthy intestinal flora, in exchange for vintage art from the Neolithic period.
I give stone. You give fart mush.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
okay. Fart mush. Okay.
What a wuss. Boo!
Ah! Oh no! The Fulok soup. I'm gonna get fired for sure. My whole future depends on this job.
I thought there was no future here.
There is for me. My future self is sitting over there in the corner. He says that if I don't try a lot harder, I'll never be as successful as, well, me. He said I've got to save, work hard, and sign up to a pension plan. Otherwise, I'll never drive a sleek, instant change 5. And then, well, it would all be for nothing.
Why don't you just make a new suit?
I can't. We've run out of Fulok ribs. Oh, man. What a disaster.
So now we know what we need those ribs for.
My future is ruined.
No, it's taking up a lot of space in the seating area.
His soup. He'll get me fired. It's all so unfair. I should be the one complaining about waiters and having people fired. But if I don't get my hands on some new Fulok ribs soon, I'll never be as rich as me.
And do you have anything new to
I
say?
give.
Yes, that pretty much sums up the modus vivendi of our business agreement.
Who's taking so long? occupied? You plan on being done in the crapper anytime soon?
Don't rush me. I suffer from severe temporal constipation.
Temporal constipation? Not perhaps temporal diarrhea?
No, I'm over that. But how the crap?
Surprise, surprise, huh? I recognized your voice. You're the time crapper. The temporal toilet tourist, who apparently has made it his mission to clog every toilet in the entire multiverse.
End times person? Is that you? But I've only just met you. You gave me this wonderful toilet paper.
The money from Cletus's suitcase, I remember. But that was my other adventure, a version of the future which no longer exists. As if a huge plug were clogging everything up.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh, everything was flowing just fine. Now it's come to a standstill.
Exactly. But I'll get things back up and running.
Oh, that would be great.
Is there anything we can give him? Doesn't look like it. Maybe some of this guy's herbs will help. But yeah, if you remember him, I dubbed him Dr. Pooh.
What a slime ball.
This is old Maverick, this guy's future.
Is that your ride out there?
Why? Have I blocked you in?
No, don't worry.
Shame. So why are you asking?
Well, you left the lights on. If you give me the key, then...
Nice try. Not only does the instant change coupe make time travel possible without that bothersome time branching, it also has the automatically adjusting headlights since the 5 series.
That's a nice device. No two ways about it.
Every time traveler's dream. For a long time, I thought I'd never be able to afford more than the 2 series, the so-called buttered shirt, but I was ambitious. I wanted the 5 series more than anything else. I've slogged and slaved, shed blood, sweat, and tears, scrimped and saved again. And now that I've got there, the only thing that still gives me any joy is pushing around other people who don't slave away as hard as I did back then. For example, my former self, that lazy slacker. He should have served me a bowl of delicious Fulok soup ages ago. But do you see any delicious Fulok soup around here, huh? I don't. If he doesn't start moving my ass soon, I could be to a real ass chewing.
Okay. We need to get that Fulok soup going. Alright, so that's all that we can do there, looks like. Let's go down here. More people! Alright, there's a lot of people to talk to. And a few things to interact with.
It's obvious that he doesn't have a clue about the future. Otherwise, he would definitely wear something else.
And probably get a new hairstyle, too.
Yoo-hoo! I have a question.
Keep it short, I've got work to do. We're about to make the breakthrough into the future. I can already smell it.
Sorry, it's the excitement. What exactly are you doing here?
We suspect there may be a so-called future in sediment beneath the city. That's why we started to hollow out its foundation.
Aren't you worried that that could make the city somehow, I don't know, slide maybe?
The chances always offset the risks. The unimaginative rednecks up there have no idea what a rough diamond they have right under their feet. They see no further than the base that guarantees their apartments stay standing. I see street cafes, Martin, office spaces, and affordable lofts for fashionable high-income earners.
Such as architects working for the Portal Building Authorities, for example?
Exactly.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such trivialities?
Well, I thought progress couldn't be stopped.
Good response.
I still don't understand exactly what that hole there is supposed to have to do with the future.
But it's so very simple. We want to attract a solvent clientele. Time travelers who are literally not born yesterday. A portal to the future would put a paradox city back on the map. The saying goes, continuous growth through development in interim time. And we're creating the attractions for that.
You spit when you talk. I have to get to Kuvak one day before the end of time.
Wait, Kuvak? Unlucky and unluckiness. We do have a portal to Kuvak, but that's on the old Hermit's land, so it's not connected to the time travel superhighway yet. We've been fighting for that right of way for ages.
That isn't the problem. The problem is that the portals have closed back up again.
No, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. It's proof once more of how important the connection between Paradox City and the future is. I can already see the campaign. The only way back leads forwards. Or better still, back through the future.
But that's all just drivel. The reason for the lack of a future lies in the past.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday, the future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Oh, you have no idea.
I kind of have no idea either.
I urgently need to get to Kuvak. I'm pretty sure that the reasons for the missing future can be rectified there and only there.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday, the future belongs to those who...
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
I'll let you get on with your work.
Finally! I was afraid I'd miss out on the future, all because of you.
This is all so confusing.
It's true what they say. You can't make an egg without breaking an omelet. What are you reading?
Hey, this is the future issue of hats.
What else? And are helmets making a comeback?
No, sadly not. In the future, all manual work will be performed by machines.
That would be great. Then no one would have to work.
Why do you think I work so hard? Certainly not for the money. This job is so badly paid that I need a second one to make ends meet.
And what's your second job?
I write fake reviews for an ad finance rating portal that compares free comparison sites for buying building machinery.
Huh. If only we finally had machines that could relieve us of all these important tasks.
Okay, no more conversation with him.
The hats, right?
I already told you it is.
Can I have it?
No, I need it for research purposes. In this highly technological working environment, further education is an integral part of everyday work and life.
You could take a break.
Ah, my lunch break is well overdue. Unfortunately, I can't leave the machine on its own.
Yes, it seems to me that your presence is downright imperative.
I tell you what, you can have the magazine if you bring me a peanut butter sandwich.
A peanut butter sandwich, huh? No problem.
And now we have the reason for getting peanut butter, at least for us. I don't know if that'll work for the peanuts themselves.
They seem to have a serious fuel lock problem here, but it's still too early for any conjectures about guilt.
Oh no, fuel lock alarm.
Oh, again? That means we'll have to take another compulsory break.
No, it doesn't mean that. One can't keep the future waiting.
Why? Has he got somewhere to go?
Well, now there's a timer. I have no idea what to do now. Well, maybe some idea.
Strange. I can't see anything.
Oh, we can mess with the bins now.
He really earned the diversion.
And can we do something with them? Maybe if the platypus turns on, it'll create a distraction.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that sound.
All right.
The wombats in the bins again.
We have him distracted.
Strange. I can't see anything.
Let's get some ribs. This won't lead to anything bad, will it?
Strange. I can't see anything.
And we can't get any more. That's all we need. Okay. We should probably put the bridge back up just in case. And we're good. So while I have the ribs, I guess I might as well give them to the guy and see what comes of it.
Ta-da!
Fuel lock ribs! Now, where did you get them?
What do you think? I ripped them off a fuel lock.
I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. But if it's not asking too much, could you take the soup to my future self?
Sure, why not?
But careful. I think he's looking for a reason to get me fired.
We have the soup. Is there anything we can do with it? Well, let's just give it to him.
Fulok soup! Finally! Darn. That was actually quite alright.
Am I hearing disappointment?
Yes. Of life. I've grafted away all my youth to be able to afford an instant change 5. Now I'm old. Making other people's lives hell is the only joy I have left. And now, I can't even manage that anymore.
Ah, don't be so hard on yourself. You can do it.
Be a good little boy and bring me some seconds. Maybe then I'll find the hair in my soup that will give me an excuse to fire someone.
That's the spirit.
Wait, do we have to get more Fulok soup for this guy? I think we just have to do something.
And?
But...
What did he say about the soup?
Looks like he enjoyed it. He wants another one.
Really? Oh boy! Maybe I haven't screwed up my future after all.
I actually do have an idea, because he's talking about a hair in his soup.
Here. Fortunately, we've now got loads of this stuff.
And luckily I don't need to get more ribs. How about the brush in the soup?
Waiter, there's a hair in my Fulok soup. Then be glad you didn't order the Fukaka soup.
Okay. I was actually planning to end this episode after that last conversation, but I've started figuring things out and I don't want to stop.
Fulok soup! Finally! I was about to get my former self fired. What? Wait a minute. What the hell is this? There's a hair in my soup! I want to see the manager in me!
What? How did you get here so quickly?
Oh, you're obviously experiencing the side effect of my new Instant Change 2. It uses a time travel technique that doesn't create any new timelines. All changes become immediately visible.
Didn't you just want to save up for Series 5?
Yes, but then my future self came along, completely broke. So, I bought the 2 series off him. It's quite practical, as long as you don't take pregnant women on board. And now that I don't need to save anymore, I quit immediately. My future self was probably more in need of a job anyway.
And what are you gonna live on?
I'll break into my pension plan, and then, well, we'll see. The future suddenly looks bright again.
So, that's your Instant Change 2 out there?
Yes? Why?
Well, you left the lights on.
Ugh, really? It's probably a problem with the electrics again. Damn butter churn. Ah, why oh why didn't I save up for the 5 series?
Nobody knows.
Here, could you turn it off for me?
Sure, happy to help.
Oh, that's how we get the key, by completely changing a timeline.
I'd rather not disturb him. He's still in his probationary period.
Alright, and so the new time machine is out here. But I'm going to have to end things off here. So we have the key to it. What can we do now that we have access to a time machine? Well, I guess we're just going to have to figure that out next time. Let's play Deponia Doomsday. And once again, don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, give it, or my Facebook page for the YouTube channel, give it a like, and communicate with me whenever you like. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.